There are so many ways to make a restaurant stand out, but this may be the coolest restaurant I've ever seen because this place is literally built on a gigantic 200-year-old tree. Welcome to Figueira Rubaiyat in Jardins, Sao Paulo. An absolute jungle of a dining room worth visiting just to say you experienced it. And I ordered from the executive menu. It started with this tiny bread service plate, with a hummus zingy enough to not need any extra lemon juice, as well as this oddly gray cream cheese that was so addictive and I couldn't figure out why. This looked like a fluffy piece of pão de queijo from afar, but this crunch said otherwise. It was more like a cheesy bread ball shaped cracker, and that kind of blew me away. On the contrary, this little guy was delightfully doughy, satisfying my expectation from earlier. Of course, you can't go wrong with a salada di palmito, but somehow I was still impressed. I credit this zesty mustard vinaigrette and these crispy garnishes that refuse to get soggy. Let's try a bit of mom's steak before I eat my own plate. Easily the most succulent piece of filet mignon on this vacation. My chicken came with a literal pot of farofa, which I thought was adorable. The crispy seared exterior and juicy center of this chicken filet did not disappoint, but I had so much farofa and so little entree to use it on. For dessert, I had a purum de leche, which always hits no matter where you get it, but I think they sprinkled a coffee powder on this. It had a mysteriously toasty aftertaste. They brought out a literal bird cage of treats with my mom's coffee. Highlights include this coffee powdered ball with an unexpectedly dreamy and milky cross section, as well as a weird sausage looking cookie that was kind of good. It reminded me of Biscoff. But the true end to my meal was digesting the atmosphere around this tree for like a solid 10 minutes. I'm so tall I had to duck to get by this section of the dining room. They've also got a quaint little gift shop with cookware, candy, ingredients, and drinks.